The problem is we do not know what to talk to a stranger or to someone whom we are meeting for the first time. But the another big problem is that corporates have already started sending their employees to many training, workshop and seminars just to network with others so that we can help the business to grow. But the question is, how will we network with others if we do not know what to talk to a stranger, or what are those topics which can ignite the conversation with anyone? Whether it's personal or professional life, most of us get stuck with this thinking that how will we talk to a stranger or to someone whom we are meeting for the first time? Or what if they will start thinking that we are unnecessarily troubling them? Today I'm going to share the solution of all these problems with you. By end of the video you will get to know the evergreen technique to start the conversation with help of those topics which are considered safe to initiate the conversation with anyone. I'm all thankful to Shahnawaz Khan, who is one of the very good coach and trainer who taught me this technique, which I am sharing with you today. And the technique is what for. Yes, you heard it right. It's what for. During the video, I'll also tell you an underlying secret which you have to use while implementing this technique, else it will not work. So make sure that you watch the complete video to know the step-by-step technique. Now let's get started. What for is the acronym of list of those topics which are considered safe to start the conversation with anyone. Here W stands for work. If you meet someone in any of the training, workshop, seminar or even at a personal gathering, no one minds to talk about what kind of work they do. So this is considered one of the safe topic to start the conversation with anyone. In case if you are aware of their profession, then you will have lot of common things to talk about. But in case if you are not, then use this opportunity to enhance your knowledge about that one profession which you were not aware about. You can talk to them about what kind of work they do, what is their job role, how exactly that industry function in which they work, and what kind of experience that person is carrying. All these points are more than enough to start the conversation with any stranger. Now H stands for hobbies. Ask for the hobbies of another person and then try to look for that one hobby which is common between both of you, which you can use to start the conversations. As an example, if you both play sports, then here is your cue to start the conversation. Then you can talk about latest sports news, you can talk about famous sports personalities, and the branches are all open for you. Now A stands for accomplishments and achievements. Try to understand what kind of achievements the person has got in his education, in his current organization and in his overall career, and do not miss the opportunity to appreciate the hard work which that person has done to get that success. And obviously after that another person will also make the effort to know a little bit more about you, and from there you will board the train of conversation. Now let's move towards the next topic, but before that go to the comment section right now and tell me what are those topics which you use to start the conversation with anyone. Your inputs will surely help other people. Also tell me, are you finding this video informative, helpful, yes or no? If yes, then like the video, share it with others so that it will help to those people who are struggling to understand how to start the conversation with anyone. Also subscribe to the channel so that you get to watch more such informative videos in the future. Next is T, and T stands for travel. This is one of the topics which most people are comfortable to talk about. It's a casual topic yet full of information. You can ask the person which all cities he or she has worked in, and if you know the name of the organization where that person works, then you can ask which all cities your organization has the branches in and which all cities you have worked in, and the conversation will start. Such kind of conversation will also help you to enhance your knowledge about different cities of the country. F stands for family. If it's a professional gathering or networking, then start talking about this topic only once you have got little familiar with the person. Do not directly jump on this topic and start inquiring about their family members, especially if the person is of opposite gender. While on the other hand, if it's a personal gathering, then this is one of the safest topic to start the conversation. Now O stands for opportunity. Ask them what kind of opportunities they are looking for in the future. What is the purpose to attend this meeting, seminar or workshop or wherever you are meeting, and how do they intend to leverage the knowledge which they are gathering from here. And this will open the communication loop. Now R stands for references. This is one of the easiest way. Start the conversation by talking about someone or something which is common between both of you. As an example, I met a lady in one of the training which I attended as a participant, and the common ground between both of us was that we were strong believer of law of attraction, and that became our reference point to start the conversation that how did we manifest many things in our life by using LOA. You can also do something like this, and I'm sure it will help you. Now is the time to share that underlying secret which you have to use while implementing this technique. And the secret is you first have to listen to the another person. Do not be in hurry to jump from one topic to another or to convey what you want to say. Else forget about networking. People will start running away from you. So make sure that you do not do this mistake and use this tip while implementing what for technique.